Hello students, how are you? Today I will teach you cursive writing, that is how to join capital cursive writing with small cursive letters. That is capital A, you have to put slanting line, roll it and then curve. This is capital A. Now you have to write small a. Make a small c like this. This is A for apple. In the same way, B, standing line, make simple B, then roll it. Now for small b, you have to write like this. This is small b. Now capital C like this. Touch the lines properly. Touch the upper line and the third line for capital C, and for small c you have to touch second and third line like this. Join it and write like this. And for capital D you have to join top line and third line, roll it, make a curve, and for small d you have to write small c, standing line and curve. In the same way, for small e, you have to make curve. You have to make two curve, then slanting line. And for small e, you have to write small e like this. And touch the second line and third line for small e. In the same way, F for fish, you have to put curve, standing line, roll it and slipping line. And for F for fish, you have to join top line and last line. This is F for fish, capital F and small f. And for G for grapes, you have to put capital C like this and standing line, roll it and slanting line. And for small g, you have to write small c, standing line and roll it. And for H, you have to put standing line, curve and roll it. And for small h, you have to write like this and you have to touch first line and third line for small h. And for I for ice cream, standing line, roll it, slanting line, roll it. And for small I, you have to write like this, touch the second line and third line for small I. And for J for jug, you have to touch first line and last line, roll it, slanting line and then roll it. And for small j for jug, you have to write like this. And for K for kite, you have to write standing line, slanting line, curve. And for small k, you have to write standing line, make R between second and third line and join it like this. And for L for lion, you have to write standing line, roll it, touch the bottom line, curve. And for small l, you have to write like this. And for M for mango, you have to put standing line, curve, standing line, curve, slanting line and one more slanting line. And after that, for small m, you have to write, join it with, touch the second line and third line. And for N for nest, you have to write standing line, curve, slanting line and curve. And for small n, you have to write like this, join like this. And for O for orange, make C, roll it and make a curve. Now for small o, touch the second line and third line for small o. And for P, make simple P like this and roll it. And for small p, you have to put standing line, touch the first line and last line, and then roll it like this and make a curve. And for Q for quilt, you have to make C, join it and make a curve at the bottom. And for small Q for quilt, you have to make small c, slanting line like this. And for R, you have to write standing line, simple R like this, curve and roll it. And for small r, you have to write like this, small r. And for S for sun, you have to make simple S like this and slanting line. In the same way, for small s, you have to write like this. And for T for tiger, curve, standing line, roll it. This is T for tiger, capital T. And for small t, you have to touch top line and third line like this. And for U for umbrella, make simple U like this and curve, and like same way you have to make small u like this and join it. And for V for van, you have to write simple V like this. And for small v also, you have to join second line or third line. And for W for watch, you have to make U one time, two time, roll it like this. And in the same way, you have to write W also between second and third line. And for Xmas tree, you have to write like this, curve, curve. And for small x also, you have to write curve, curve. And for Y for yo-yo, you have to make capital U, standing line, roll it and curve. And for small y, you have to write like this. And for Z for zebra, you have to write like this. And for small z, you have to join it, touch the second line and last line. This is joining of capital A to Z. A for apple, B for ball, C for cat, D for dog, E for elephant, F for fish, G for grapes, H for hut, I for ice cream, J for jug, K for kite, L for lion, M for monkey, N for nest, O for orange, P for pencil, Q for quilt, R for rose, S for sun, T for tiger, U for umbrella, V for van, W for watch, X for Xmas tree, Y for yo-yo, Z for zebra. Thank you. Have a nice day.